Well, hi everybody. Here we are in week 5, at least in Michigan. It's week 5 of a pretty unique time in history and in a lot of our lives. Some of you are a little longer, some a little shorter, but we're all in a place that we probably never thought we'd be. And just want to share a few reflections, as we enter a time like this and as we continue to move through a time like this. The first one is just a level of being thankful. Where we are here in Michigan is relatively calm, not a hot spot. And we know a lot of you are living in hot spots. A lot of you are dealing with very personal impacts from this crisis. And we want to recognize and let you know that we're thinking of you and praying for you. We're thankful that our business can continue to operate. The Amway business continues to move forward. We're thankful that very few, when you think of the size and the number of employees or ABOs that have had a direct impact here. So we're thankful for that. We know we've lost a couple. We grieve that. And so we sit here in a place, and I think that's kind of the first observation we have. Lots of things I could think about that we don't have, that I'm frustrated about, but just a moment of reflection of the things that we're thankful for. As we go through the grieving process, of things we want to do, and maybe it's grieving isn't maybe the right term exactly if we're looking at it in a business sense compared to what other people are dealing with. But there's a process we all go through in dealing with things like this, and really, I think it's the mindset, the acceptance of the situation. It is what it is. The facts are what they are. Now, what am I going to do with it? And I think those are the discussions that have been energizing for me with Amway friends, with other friends, with our family about it is what it is. What do we do to make the best of it? What do we do to go forward from here? And those are really the Amway lessons from Dad and Jay that we grew up with, all of us in the Andel and DeVos families, and really the Amway family. These are the things we grew up with. We deal with what is coming our way, and we move forward. As Millen continues to talk about a growth mindset, that's what Rich and Jay had. They had a growth mindset. They were always thinking about growing. What do we do next? How do we move forward? Where do we go? And I want to, encourage you to think that way, to really have that thankful spirit in your heart, and then challenge yourself to have the positive attitude of moving forward. How are we going to build our business differently? What can I do? What are the new goals I can set going forward? Whatever stage you are as this crisis develops, we will get through it. We're seeing that in more and more markets and more places around the world. We're getting through it. We're moving forward. And so this is a time to really think about it, not to lament the old, or not to even think about, let's go back to the old way. Boy, I just can't wait to go back to the old way. I don't think that's what we should be thinking about. I feel we should be saying, what have we learned in this experience, and what can we do to move forward more strongly, more powerfully, more optimistically? And those are the things that will be encouraging and that will give us energy and enthusiasm to be able to move forward. So those are just a couple of reflections I wanted to share. I trust that things are well with you wherever you are, that you're in that place to move forward, and that we are going to keep moving forward together. So on behalf of the Andel family and the rest of my family and the DeVos family, we are just, we're grateful for all of you, what you're doing, how you're leading the way, how you are continuing to be innovative and creative and demonstrating that growth mindset. We'll get through this together, and we'll be stronger and better for it, as long as we stick together and keep staying positive and looking forward. So take care, everybody, and we'll talk to you soon.